Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Critical and welcome back to another Minecraft Snapshot video. This week we're taking a look at 21w18a, and while the snapshot itself is relatively small, the changes to the preview data pack, there are about 10 or so little changes that they've made to that as they try to round some more stuff out. So we're going to take a look at all of that today. If you'd like to download the data pack for yourself to preview all the changes, be sure to go down to the blog post in the description. There's a link to that. So go check that out for sure. But so changes to the normal snapshot are, number one, screaming goats are now more likely to punt the other creatures or to ram them with their horns. I don't really know how to display this because I don't know of a way to force them to do that. So maybe they'll do it in a second, but just be aware, screaming goats are a little more dangerous to other mobs in the vicinity. And the other change that has been made in this snapshot is that silverfish blocks, these are the infected ones that spawn the little silverfish, these no longer are insta-mined. These now take a significantly longer amount of time to spawn the silverfish. So that's something to watch out for as well. And I didn't mean to cause that one to do that, but it did. So just something to be aware of, that you'll no longer necessarily insta-mine those if that's something that you were having trouble with before. Don't you dare. That's what I thought. You neither. Okay, so that is it for the base snapshot. That is all the changes that were made in the base snapshot. And actually, we're going to head into... Oh, there he goes. He punted him. I don't know if that was a screaming one or a normal one. I don't really know how to tell, but there he goes. But we're going to head into Spectator Mode, and now we're going to take a look at all of the changes to the underground. And we're in an ocean biome for a very specific reason. And that is that previously there was a bug or a mistake that was made that caves would not generate below Y0 in ocean biomes. This is no longer the case. This has been remedied. And now if you're below Y0, as you can see here, caves will spawn pretty frequently, just like everywhere else. I don't know if this is on purpose. I seem to notice a lot more aquifers in this area than I have in other areas. That could be a coincidence, or maybe below the oceans they're a little more common. I'm not sure. That's just speculation because I'm noticing a lot more here, but something to possibly look out for. But some other changes that have been made is that copper and iron, the spawning and the size of the blobs have been reduced a little bit. Copper is a little less common and iron is a little less bulky in the blobs. This is due to the massive veins that we've been seeing in the previous snapshots. They wanted to balance it out a little bit just to compensate for the fact that those are so large and you can get so much from those. So they've slightly lessened the amount that you're going to find elsewhere. Very slightly. It's not anything major. And iron has also been adjusted, the spawn range for it. It can now spawn a little closer to the surface. You can see here, you'll find iron a little closer to the surface, both in the ocean biomes and the normal biomes. So that is a change that has been made as well. The Noodle Caves and the Carvers have been increased in size just a little bit. Previously in the last snapshot, they added those Noodle Caves, and if you recall when I was going through them, a lot of them were very tight, and you had to break blocks to actually be able to walk through them. They've increased the size just a little bit, as you can see here, so they're a little easier to walk through, and you'll run into less cutoffs than you normally would. So that's a small change that they've made as well. The deep slate blobs that were spawning above Y0 have been removed as well. And the there's one last thing that I've just lost. I'm sorry. Oh, the amount of raw ore blocks that you can find in those iron veins has been increased slightly. So you'll see a bit more of those as well. But that seems to be all the changes for this snapshot. I think we're kind of getting into the point where things are a little less frequent as far as actual content changes goes, as they try to round some things out for these earlier snapshots. So I'm sure we may see some more stuff, but I think they're focusing on polishing up the features that we've seen so far. So that's pretty exciting. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. That is going to do it for this snapshot video. Wow, this looks super cool. I love the gradient there. That is going to do this for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. And be sure to check the description for links to the blog post to download this data pack for yourselves, as well as links to my Discord server and other socials. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.